accordingly. Okay, we understood about various application components. Here I have picked up home application launch. The idea of picking up home application is because this will tell us what all is happening under the hood. So bootloader first thing loads the Linux kernel and starts the process. So the first thing which comes into picture is init process. So init process starts our Linux daemons, all the daemons like USB daemon for your USB connections, or in case you have telephony support, the real daemon is going to come in picture. And an important daemon is, very important daemon is Android debug bridge. Then it starts a Zygote process, which is a nascent process which actually initiates each DVM instance. It starts a runtime process which actually initializes and registers something called service manager, which becomes our default context manager for handling various services. For various services what we have talked in our application framework like activity manager, package manager, etc. So as we saw, the runtime process is started. Then runtime process sends a request for Zygote to start the send process. And since this is also a separate process, so Zygote forks a new VM instance for the system server process and starts service. The system service starts the application framework services, for example, activity manager.
Once again, the
So after the
voice is
system
very low.
server loads, hello?
Once again, the
Hello?
voice is very low now.
Is it audible now?
Yeah, yeah, it's better now.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll be a little louder.
Okay, fine.
So after system server loads all the services, Zygo creates home application in a separate process, and subsequent applications are launched in their own process. So we will now understand this in the next diagram, which tells how this is really happening. So we have our init process, which starts the daemon processes, the runtime process, and Zygote process. Zygote process starts the system server with separate Dalvik VM, and in turn all the services, activity manager, package manager, etc. And then it launches the home application. So home application becomes our first application. Any application launched after that is coming on top of that. So this home application launch helps us to understand the whole flow, what is happening inside when any application or process is getting launched. So this is a brief about Android development, what are various applications. So I would